Welcome back. All right, so preview time. And we've got 10 games on the schedule tonight. Very busy night in the National Hockey League. And it kind of runs all day. So the asterisks in green are the ones that on NHL Live I have access to. It's interesting, I got an email before we got into the preseason, asking, hey, so do you want to partner up with ESPN Plus? And I never answered it because I didn't know, I looked at the terms of service of partnering up with them and I was kind of like, eh. And then there's the fact that I'm in Canada, so I can't use ESPN Plus. I assume the same games that I find on NHL Live, I have access to, you should have on ESPN Plus, but you may have access to others that I don't. So, there's why there's no ad. But I do use the NHL Live. I do have Center Ice on my television as well. And here we are. Because sometimes, especially during the preseason, games are available on one and not necessarily on the other. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so New Jersey and the Islanders are going to suit up and play. In fact, they're already on the ice. This is at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So this one starts in roughly a half an hour's time. I might review that one, and then, the hockey watching part of the day is done early. Although, I do have 2 Canuck-themed videos I'm doing today as well. So, I may do those first, and then maybe I'll watch one of the later games. I'm kind of leaning towards Washington and Philly, or Winnipeg and the Oilers might be interesting as well. Or hey, Columbus and Detroit, right? Because I want to see how Cole Sillinger does. Anyways, we'll see. And then I just think to myself, if he gets hurt while you're watching that game, Shannon, Columbus fans are going to be mad at you. So, 2 p.m., like I said, the New Jersey and Islanders game gets started. Devils coming off of that huge win against the Rangers, and now slate is clean, as in the standings, doesn't matter. November 11th, December 11th, January 13th, and April 3rd are the 4 dates these teams meet each other. So we'll see how New Jersey and the Islanders do tonight, or this morning, for me, I guess, and this afternoon for those of you on the East Coast, and tonight for those of you in Europe. So it's 6 p.m. Pacific, or 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. The Anaheim Ducks and Arizona Coyotes get started. They will play each other 3 times during the regular season, November 5th, December 17th, and April 1st. Then at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games getting started. That's while this one's still going. And that's why I don't watch every game during the preseason, because it gets crazy. During the regular season, I'm ready for that. Preseason, not as much. So the Senators and the Canadiens renew their acquaintances from last night. Now remember, Niku got hurt. Dvorak took slash on the hands. There may be a little bit of carryover, although the thing is, you may have a lot of the players involved no longer on the rosters or just not playing tonight. February 26th, March 19th, April 5th, and April 23rd are the dates when these teams meet each other in the regular season. So any dislike they build up over meeting each other twice in 24 hours, it's likely gone by February. Also at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, the Washington Capitals and Philadelphia Flyers are at it. They will meet 4 times during the regular season, November 6th, December 21st, February 26th, and April 12th. So, yeah, that should be a fun little game too. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Winnipeg and the Oilers meet up again. They will meet each other 3 times during the regular season, November 16th and November 18th, so they play a back-to-back there. And January 16th rounds out their season series. They will not meet in the playoffs unless Winnipeg got a wild card spot and switched over to the Pacific, and even then, that would mean Edmonton would have to be first, unless Winnipeg comes out of their division, Edmonton comes out of their division, and it's a conference final. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, the Rangers and the Bruins go at it, and we'll see how this one goes tonight, how the Rangers bounce back from last night, and again, might be a completely different roster. They play each other during the regular season on November 26th, April 23rd, and April 24th. So back-to-backs there between the Rangers and the Bruins. Although they're no longer in the same division this year. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Columbus and Detroit. And again, I think this one might be fun to watch. October 19th, November 15th, and April 9th will be the dates that they meet each other during the regular season. And yeah, I mean, there's their old rivals from the Central Division that both moved to the East, so yeah, we'll see how things go between them. They're not in the same division now, of course. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Then at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, so while these games are all still going on, 2 more get started. Tampa Bay and Nashville. Of course, they were in the same division last year. This year, they only meet each other twice. So they dropped from seeing each other 8 times during the season to 2. February 26th and April 23rd are the 2 dates where these 2 teams meet each other during the regular season. Also at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, St. Louis and Chicago are back at it again. 4 games between them during the regular season, October 30th, November 26th, January 30th, and February 27th. And then to round things out, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, yes, I put the big Seattle logo on here. I thought, well, I didn't want to put the Seattle one on here that was really big, so it'll be bigger than the others, but who cares? So they're against Calgary. There are four meetings between these teams during the regular season: December 23rd, December 30th, April 9th, and April 12th. So Seattle, coming off of a win over Edmonton, now get to try to have the same thing happen against Calgary. So, yeah, there you go. You guys are all set for tonight. I'm just going to throw in here, too, I did see that Ken Campbell, formerly of the Hockey News, believe he's freelance now, right? Anyways, he posted that he hasn't watched a preseason game since 2005, and they don't matter. And here's the thing, so these games in general are not important. That's why I don't talk about who's won which game and all that. But in each game, you're going to see maybe some prospects that you haven't seen, new line combinations, teams trying stuff out before the preseason is done in order to not have to try them out during the regular season. I honestly think it's kind of fun. Yeah, some of the hockey gets kind of sloppy, and you might get unrealistic expectations that Michael Bunting's going to score 800 goals this year, but it's fun. So I do enjoy watching the preseason games. I'm not going to try to consume 10 today. That's a little much. So I'm going to go ahead and say no on that one. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, including picking the winners. And as I keep saying in these previews, we're doing pick'ems on the Discord, which is always linked in the description to any video that I have. And go in there, pick your winners, pick them daily if you want, pick them once a week if you want. And that'll track who's where in the standings. And then at the end of the year, prizes are going to be given out. So I'm looking forward to that. Do let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.